Jamaal Bowman, Lauren Boebert, and more. These are the primaries to watch tonight. 2 p.m. Hotly contested primaries are underway Tuesday in New York, Colorado, and Utah, and South Carolina will hold 13 runoff elections in one of the most dramatic down-ballot primary nights of the 2024 election cycle. New York's 16th Congressional District, Progressive Squad member Rep. Jamaal Bowman could lose his seat in the Democratic primary to Westchester County Executive George Latimer, who led Bowman by 17 points in one recent Emerson poll and is backed by a coalition of centrist Democrats, including Hillary Clinton. Latimer also is backed by the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC, a pro-Israel lobbying group targeting progressives by putting millions behind their primary challengers, including nearly $15 million in Bowman's race, making it the most expensive in House history. Utah's 2nd Congressional District, Republican Rep. Celeste Maloy faces combat veteran Colby Jenkins in a GOP primary that pits the MAGA flank against each other. Maloy has the backing of former President Donald Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson, while Vivek Ramaswamy and Sains, Mike Lee, R. Utah, Rand Paul, R. Kai, and Tommy Tuberville, RLR, have endorsed Jenkins. Colorado 4th Congressional District, Rep. Lauren Boebert will likely win this crowded GOP primary after switching districts to run for former Rep. Ken Buck's open and safely red seat, despite a string of controversies in recent months, including getting kicked out of a theater performance for vaping, then denying the accusation before surveillance footage showed her blowing fumes in the audience. Utah Senate, in another GOP primary that could dent Trump's endorsement record, his preferred candidate, Riverton Mayor Trent Staggs, trails Democrat-turned-Republican Rep. John Curtis, according to polls, in this GOP primary race to fill retiring Senator Mitt Romney's safely red seat. South Carolina 3rd Congressional District, Trump-endorsed pastor and Army veteran Mark Burns and nurse practitioner Sherry Biggs, who is backed by South Carolina's Republican Gov. Henry McMaster, are competing in a runoff for the GOP nomination in the safely red seat held by retiring Republican Rep. Jeff Duncan. Biggs came in second in the initial June 11 primary with 29% of the vote, and Burns came in first with 33%. House Republicans and Senate Democrats are at risk of losing their slim majorities in November, with all House seats up for re-election and 34 Senate seats on the ballot. 22 House districts are rated toss-ups by Cook Political Report, while 193 are rated solid Republican and 173 are solid Democrat. In the Senate, Democrats have 23 seats on the ballot, including 3 toss-ups and 1 seat held by retiring Senator Joe Manchin, AIPAC, that Republicans are expected to flip. The GOP has just 11 Senate seats on the ballot, all of which are likely or solid Republican, according to Cook. In recent years, the philanthropy sector in Asia has seen a shift, with funders moving away from traditional checkbook charity to focus more on impact and collaboration, otherwise known as catalytic philanthropy. Catalytic philanthropy seeks to create lasting and systemic change by leveraging the resources and influence of philanthropists in innovative ways. This shift is largely driven by next-generation funders who are embracing more strategic, collaborative models of philanthropy to achieve real change, with a greater appetite for technology and more evidence-based approaches to amplify impact. Today's philanthropists are elevating the role that philanthropic capital can play in addressing global challenges. However, solving for these challenges is no easy feat. In an increasingly interconnected world, issues such as climate change, health crises, and educational disparities are becoming more complex and demanding. The ripple effects of these challenges transcend borders and sectors, influencing and exacerbating one another. Climate change, for instance, not only threatens ecosystems but also amplifies health risks and disrupts education systems, particularly in vulnerable communities. Health threats, such as pandemics, can destabilize economies and strain healthcare infrastructure, while unequal access to quality education can perpetuate cycles of poverty and limit societal progress. U.S. Philanthropy alone cannot tackle these multifaceted issues. Instead, it requires a holistic and collaborative approach that combines the resources and strengths of the public, private, and philanthropic sectors to scale impactful solutions.